This is Will Buchanan reporting for the Walk for Liberty.
It's July 28th, 2008, day 94. We've stayed the last 2 nights in Martinsdale, Montana, which strikes me as a ghost town.
Today, I intend to walk 16 miles for liberty.
And now I'm walking through Martinsdale.
Okay, it is a little bit bigger than that, but not too much.
Speaking of the virtual ghost town of Martinsdale, Brooke and I visited another ghost town yesterday, but it just so happens to be on private land. The ghost town was located on private property, so we were only allowed to stay on the county road and look at it.
It was clear we were not to interact with the ghost buildings, as there were no trespassing signs posted all over the place there.
And there was also a National Forest Service sign indicating the same thing. Brooke asked an excellent question regarding the private ghost town, which is, why don't the private property owners put up a self-service fee box for visiting the buildings, similar to the way that it's done at government campgrounds? She then quickly answered her own question, though. The reason is most likely because of liability, due to the way the government court system is set up. The property owners might actually want to set up a fee box system, but because of the court system, if they did that, the government would then essentially hold them responsible for people's safety on their property. So unless they want to incur the huge overhead of installing safety equipment, hiring structural engineers to ensure that the buildings are safe, and probably hiring security guards to watch over visitors, none of which is practical considering the small number of people that go there, then they're effectively deprived by the government from earning extra money from their property. I came across a similar situation while riding around on a motorcycle on the dirt roads near Brooke's dad's cabin in Idaho at her recent family reunion. Many of the roads were marked as private and had no trespassing signs on them. Brooke's dad Roy indicated that some of the road owners don't actually mind if you ride on them, but again are forced to put the no trespassing signs there for liability reasons. The problem, though, is that then you can't tell the difference between the people who really don't want you trespassing on the road and the ones who don't really mind if you go on the road but are being forced to put up the signs because of the government liability. There shouldn't be this arbitrary third party called the government stepping in and forcing people to take responsibility for other people who come on their property. Property owners and people visiting their property should be able to completely work out those type of arrangements between themselves.
In the case of the private ghost town, I was fully willing to take complete responsibility for my own safety.
And I'm sure the property owner would have been fine with that arrangement. Thus, because of the liability that is being forced upon private property owners by the government court system,
not only was I deprived of an interesting experience,
but also the ghost town owner is being deprived from an extra source of income. I reached and surpassed my mileage goal by a bit today. And here's my position. This is Will Buchanan for blog.walkforliberty.com, signing off.
I forgot to mention, Christina and Craig, the documentarians who are doing a film on the Free State Project, are arriving tonight, so you'll probably see them in tomorrow's video.